Hey, hey. Blah. What's up? What's up? Hang on 1 second. Mm. Hang on, bear with me. Let me say hi to everyone. What's up? What's up? Sly Angel, I'm going to get to that. Yarn, how's your candles? I have your other one curing. What's up, Gemini? SoFlo, Captain Avi, Allie, Sweet One, Crystal, Sly Angel, Kaz, good to see you. Cindy, AMAC. I know I haven't been live for the last couple of days, guys. I've had a headache that I still have. Hey, what's up, Silent Angel? Hey, AMAC. Hey, Aslan, Dragonfly, Kit Kat, Cindy, Sammy B, Sweet One, Lindsay. It's not your fault, Allie. Hey, Nani. Hi, Captain Avi. SoFlo. Half of the vanilla one smells so good. Crystal, Kimberly. All right. It's actually yarn. That's a good thing because the one I made you that I'm sending you is actually vanilla. So that actually worked out well. Yeah. All right. So, hey, Kim, I'm not staying on long. I know I always say that, but I just want to address a couple of things. Thank you, Allie. Choo choo. I need to address a couple of things that have been brought up. Hey, according to Lean, and I feel like let's nip it in the bud before it goes anywhere. I don't know why I can't get rid of this fucking headache. So I won't be yelling much. And I'm pissed off I can't get my damn printer working. Only a 3-hour live. No, I got to get this printer working. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've tried everything. It's not connecting. It's my old printer to print out like a bunch of stuff at once. And for some reason, I can't get it working. And I'm ready to call Epson and freak out. So that's on like the top of my agenda today. But I was watching a movie and then happened to switch over to see if Week B was ever going to address the two lives that were made about her. I did all that already. And sure enough, no, Week B doesn't do that. They want to talk about me. Okay. So I want to straighten out a couple of things real quick. One, the narcissism around here is overkill. Absolute overkill. People are so into themselves that they just sound stupid. They just absolutely sound stupid. First of all, let's go in order. I have had merch since 2020, I believe, and it is purchasable through Streamlabs. I have hoodies, I have t-shirts, I have tons of stuff. And lots of people have bought it. So I find it really funny that she thinks that I copied her on merch. Bitch, I've had merch since 2020. Ask Save Robbie. He's got one of my hoodies. And it didn't cost him $95 or whatever fucking stupid shit that Teespring charges. Okay? So that's first of all. So if anybody copied anybody, you copied me, bitch. Because I've had merch for years. I kind of took it off and haven't really put it back on because I wasn't using Streamlabs anymore. Oh, Al, you have a hoodie too. Because I wasn't using Streamlabs anymore for my merch and wanted to make it myself because now that I know how to use a Cricut and a heat press and everything, there's no reason to go through a second party. I can make everything at home. So I took it off Streamlabs in order to do it on. No, actually, I had the first of the merch Crystal. I had first merch. I had first memberships. I had a lot of firsts. Drama community can confirm that. Exactly, Gemini. I've had merch for years. Save Robbie has owned my hoodie for like 3 years already. So for the narcissist that she is to run around and say how I copied her merch, bitch, sit your fat homie ass down, like all the way down. Okay. Most of us are not voices who kisses your ass with both lips open. Okay. That was one from Captain Abby. That was from Patreon. Yeah, she's not even making her own merch like she scammed for. You're 100% right. So, and I've also, as a matter of fact, thank you for bringing that up, Captain Abby. I also have merch for, what you call it? I also have merch for Patreons. So anyone in the 20,000, I'm sorry, $20 tier or $25 tier and $50 tier also gets merch. Okay. And that has been going on forever, like years, to the point that I have to update it. So when I hear these narcissistic morons think that they're first, sit your fat ass down because you're not even close. Bitch, I've had this shit for years. Okay? That's first of all. It is ridiculous over there. Well, that's kind of like what happened last night, Whiskey Girl. Yeah, that was from Patreon Yarn. So, secondly, so that was the first thing I heard. The second thing I heard was beats him. Mr. Obsessed. First, let me point out, I don't talk about their merch. Okay. So because they talked about mine, they thought, let's turn this around and let's act like Laura talks about ours. I've never spoken of your merch. I don't give two fucks about your merch. So just because you're a shady fat ass bitch, don't fucking put that shit on me. Because I don't talk about your merch, not my queen bee. I haven't really seen anyone talk about your merch. Especially me. Just like there's a lot of shit I don't talk about, but I get blamed for it. But no, all these clip channels, go ahead, put out a clip of where I publicly spoke about her merch. Yeah, you're not going to find it. You're just not going to find it. And if it's something I said privately, here's what I want you to do too. While you're doing that, show me where I ever talked about anything privately in your Discord. Because that's another thing you'll never fucking find. Why will you never find it? Because I don't give two fucks what you guys say about me. Because honestly, what you say about me and what you think about me means absolutely nothing to me. I don't care. You actually have to give a shit and respect the person who's saying it in order for you to give a fuck. That's where you guys fail. I don't give two fucks what you say about me in your Discord. I don't have anyone in there. I don't care what goes on in anyone else's Discord. I don't care what anyone else says about me in someone else's Discord. I don't give a fuck. Why? Why would I? Why would I care? Because I'm not that weak. Only weak people can't handle being called a bitch. Weak people can't handle someone saying something about them. I don't need to be in someone else's Discord. I don't give a fuck what goes on in QB's Discord or this one's Discord or that one's Discord. I can barely handle my own Discord, let alone be in other people's Discords or give a fuck. That's the second thing. Third thing. Rwanda, Rofoni, whatever the fuck your name is. I don't really care. But you brought up something that I had to laugh at. More narcissism 101. Rowena, if you followed last night's shenanigans, we were up until 5:30 in the morning. Do you really think I watched JP? I have never watched JP except for one time on QB's panel. QB played a video of her acting like she was Justin. It was the worst impression I ever saw in my life. Even QB was fake laughing, like literally. She was like, ha, so funny. Yeah, move on. It was all a bunch of fake laughs. It was the dumbest thing I ever heard. The QB, who is obsessed, has to play anything that has to do with Laura because she just can't handle how I am the one person that has called her fat ass out from day one. From day one. I don't kiss her ass. Never did kiss her ass. But she can't handle that because she's so much of a narcissist. So much of a narcissist that she can't handle someone not liking her. She wants voices people all around her. So Rwanda, whatever the fuck your name is. Again, I say, I was sleeping. And again, I know you guys think everything is about you, but here's a news flash. The reason why I took down the merch is because it was infested with trolls. That's why. So B. Tim, I know you think that you know what you're talking about, but we're going to get to you in a minute. I just want to get these other people out of the way. So again, I took it down because it was about merch. I mean, it was about trolls. Lots of people who would buy it actually thought it was really cute. So I understand that you care, but mind your business because it has nothing to do with you. Okay? No, I wasn't live last night because it has absolutely nothing to do with you. But I see who's actually live talking about someone else's merch. That wouldn't be me. That would be the hyenas and the people that pay for QB's attention, like Rowena, like Pecan, like B. Tim, who have to pay, KDK, who have to pay her for attention. That's why. My people don't need to pay me for attention. All right? If someone asks for a link, they can get a link. They don't need to pay me for me to notice them. But over there, that's how it's done. They need to pay her in order for her to notice them. And most of the time, she doesn't notice them anyway because she don't give two fucks. Just keep paying her. And that's all she cares about. And then she'll notice you. You think she likes B. Tim? Okay. Anywho, so they were talking about Granny's watching. And I had clicked on right at the very end, right before B. Tim comes up. So B. Tim comes up, not saying hello, not saying, hey, what's up? No. The first thing B. Tim says is, did you guys see Laura's merch? And that's where this all started. Thank you, Captain Avi. You know the rules, Captain Avi. Do you guys want me to play it? I'll play it. Willow won't mind. As long as it's up. I didn't record it. A lot of you guys didn't see it last night. See, I hate listening to myself again, but woo. Let's see. Okay. So what I was trying to say, by the way, to Romunda Under Your Feet or something. I don't know her name. But I was sleeping this morning. I don't watch JP. I don't give a fuck about JP. I know all of you guys, and you guys are going to see this here. All you guys want me to do what you guys do over there. Okay? I don't give a fuck what you do. But you are so motherfucking concerned with everything I do. Speak for yourself. Don't worry about what I do over here because I'm good. And I think that pisses you off. I think it makes you so fucking mad that I can stand on my own. I don't need a group of people. I don't need a bunch of fucking hyenas kissing my ass. Bitch, please. The other thing, before I play this, the other thing I want to put out, more narcissism 101. All of these people on that panel think that the dragon has something to do with them. Newsflash, narcissist, not my queen bee. Here's a newsflash, girl. It strictly had to do with Ernie. That was the goof on the dragons, was Ernie was the lions. It had absolutely zero to do with you. Zero. It was a spoof on Ernie. But let me back up for a second. From day one, we have been the purple community. I don't need to be a bee or a hive or anything else. My people are mature enough that the purple community was golden. That's why I have 22,000 subscribers. And it's not because I did it off of one panel, one case. I didn't jump because of one case. That's called blood, sweat, and tears, something you know nothing about. And while I'm at it, speaking of something you know nothing about, I only caught the tail end of this, but please fucking tell me who made up a whole Discord that was fake of her. Bitch, sit down. That was the biggest bunch of bullshit I ever heard in my entire fucking life. She's like, hey, Jenny. She's like, oh, well, somebody made a whole Discord about us and wrote all this fake shit. What a fucking liar. Bitch, you're a liar. Nobody cares about you so much that they made up a fake Discord about you. But nice way to get out of your own shit. You're such a fucking scam artist. Total fucking scammer. It is unbelievable to me how anybody falls for this woman's bullshit, but they do. It's pathetic. And I'm not even talking money. I'm talking fucking personality. Unbelievable. So now let's bring up this. So Wispy jumps on panel. A bunch of them were on panel. I wasn't going to go on panel. Wispy proved last night one thing. She is dumber than I thought she was to begin with. She really is. Correct me if I'm wrong, If you guys watch this and don't agree with me, let me know. But I'm pretty sure that 99% of you are going to agree with me 100%. I thought I did a good job of maintaining my composure. It was late. It was like 4:30 in the morning. And I don't know, I just feel like it really spoke volumes as to how these people think and how twisted their minds are. So let's, without further ado, let's do it.
I was gonna say, because
got
I was
the
pretty
clip
sure
right
everybody
here.
can share it, right? Yeah, okay, cool. All right, here she goes. I don't want to be on the shit. He's dog pile.
He's on.
There we go.
Hold on.
All right, there we go.
Well, Willow, you're going to be famous, Willow.
Shit.
Okay, Laura, say to me what you want to say to me.
I know there are jewels up in here. She at least makes me look good. This is good. I'm sorry.
Okay. Out there, my kid is vulnerable and he's this and he's that.
What was that? Hello?
I don't know if she muted right this second. She's probably looking.
I don't know. I'm here.
Oh, wait.
here,
Okay.
William.
Hold on.
I don't understand that clip.
My bad. So it dropped you out. And okay, cool. I don't know why I did that. That was weird. And it showed you in here twice, but I don't know. Y'all are both back now. I don't know what the fuck just happened. That was strange. Strange.
Hang on.
I haven't any problems with StreamYard tonight either. It's been pretty good.
Well, I'm hitting the sack, brother.
All right, Sir Jason. Good to see you, my brother.
Night too, Tessie.
Much love, man.
Good night, Laura.
Night, brother.
Where you going?
It's freaking 3:35, man.
I know it. I was still going to bed like forever ago. Did you see the merch?
Yeah, I did. I sent it to Sherry, but she didn't.
Got nothing to say.
I told her, check my community page.
Oh, and my dear friend Irish Badass
nice.
said that you should unblock her.
That's a hard no.
Well, I tried. Night, Jason.
Whisper, I don't have anything to say to you. I said what I had to say. But for you to sit here and complain how hard I went for you when you drew first blood, you talk about me all the time.
How did I draw blood? Because I made a video about you?
That's Dude, you make videos about me
Laura.
I don't make
videos about you every single day, Laura. And that's what
let's
you
go to your channel. Okay, let's go to your channel and let's see how many videos have my name in it.
Hey, Nunya,
that's
Nunya
what
said they didn't hear
YouTube is
the clip.
about. Like, why are you here if you can't take people reviewing you? Why are you even here then?
Okay, let's see how many videos have me in your title.
Nunya said they couldn't hear the clip, Laura.
1,
if you
2, 3, 4. Let's see.
And just because you don't have my name in your title doesn't mean you don't have
5, 6.
And this
7.
proves what?
8.
Maybe
Well,
this
let's go to my channel and see how many are about you. That would be 0.
Maybe this proves how much fuck shit you do. That there's that much that I can talk about.
Excuse me, bitch. You talk about a letter that you
don't call me a bitch.
took out
Don't
of
call me a
context.
bitch. Don't call me a bitch. Can you talk like an adult? Don't call me a bitch. You're not in high school.
Desperately. That you need content so desperately.
I don't need content. So you think you're the only content on this platform? There's many people that I can talk about, Laura.
Let's talk about Betty and Molly and Laura, because that's the only things I can talk about is Betty, Molly, and Laura.
No, it's not. Oh my God, you're always the victim. Everybody's
Your
always
whole
attacking.
channel is
Everybody's
Betty,
always
Molly, and Laura. Your entire channel is Betty, Laura, and Molly. Please.
Well, yeah, because I'm in the fucking trauma. What do you expect me to talk about? Fucking knitting?
Because me, Molly, and Betty, the only females in the trauma community. Last time I checked, Molly's not even on the fucking platform anymore. So that just leaves me and Betty. We're the only 2 people in the trauma community. Amazing, isn't it? world
Are you
did he
kidding
put
me?
out there? Well,
Just fucking
why would
kidding.
you ever
Just
talk
admit it.
about Queen Bee? Why would you ever talk about, I don't know, a
90s.
T-Rev?
Thank
Why
you.
would you ever talk about JLR? Why wouldn't you talk about people like Exactly, Yarn. That comes up too in a little while. But let me also point something out here that Desperate over there, I'm sorry, the other Desperate, the not my queen Desperate. I'll just call her Miss Insecurity. She thinks that I said to her, that I said to Desperate over here, well, why don't you talk about Cream Bee? So let me clear this up, right? What I meant by that was QB, which you'll hear later, QB couldn't handle someone reviewing her, as we learned from In Your Own Words. She tried to strike them multiple times. We know she couldn't handle it because she strikes. So that's the reason why, like, someone over here goes after me because I don't strike, because I'm not that weak. But I see why other people strike. I do. I get it. And if you watch Desperate over here, then you know every single night is about me. Every night. And if it's not about me, it turns about me. Because she's trying to please her two big buddies, the ones that she thinks, you know, I didn't want to mention it last night because I really haven't heard much, but she's trying to please her leader, and it's not Queen Bee. And then her other little sidekick, who's also trying to please her leader, need I say more? I don't need to say the name because you guys know exactly who I'm talking about. Like this, oh, I know, because they get views and because they're male. Because
don't even bother. You
hot
are
waffles in this
ridiculous.
community,
You are ridiculous.
don't ever talk about
Oh
the
my
male.
God.
They
Okay.
only
Oh
talk
my
about
God.
the females that they
You
think
guys
can
hear
bring
this?
money in.
Because they're male, I don't talk about. You're ridiculous.
No,
You
it's
come
because
up
you're
with
intimidated by them.
four
How
six
come you don't
excuses.
talk about it? How come you don't talk about Dolly? Why don't you talk about any of the
Because I don't
males
watch
in the
Dolly. I
community?
don't watch Dolly. I don't watch Dolly.
Well, why
I can't
not?
stand the guy. I don't watch him. I don't watch him.
So does that mean you like me?
I don't. It's not that I don't like you. I just call you out. That's what I do, Laura.
But there's so much worse to call out than me. That's what I do, Laura. If she was in front of me, I probably would have smacked her across the fucking head with this snide, like, that's what I do, Laura. Like, what are you, my fucking mother? Like, ew, sit down. But the only reason why you call me out is because I ignore you. That's why. You don't call out people that are going to come after you over and over and over and over.
You have talked about my MS so many times, Laura. You have
talked about your MS
so many
once.
times.
I talked about your MS once.
Okay,
I went at you one time. One time. What's the matter?
Chat.
You can't
I've
handle
talked
being
about
called
my-
out.
about my
What's
MS
the matter,
once.
Whiskey?
Put a
You
one.
can't. Lydia, are you paying my bills? Are you even a member? Who the fuck are you to tell me how to talk? If you don't like it, don't let the door hit you in the fucking ass on the way out. All right? Bye. You can't handle being called out. You don't like being called out, Wispy? Is that what it is?
No.
Oh, I got tons of shit to review tomorrow. I'm going up to all y'all shit.
You
Going
have
through y'all's
to
whole
tell the
catalog. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'll be
You
reviewing
want
the
to
hell
call me
out y'all.
out? You can tell the truth, Laura.
Do you
I
have
just stumbled
MS?
into a honey
That's
hole.
the truth.
I don't have to prove anything to anybody.
But
I've never asked you.
I've never asked you for proof. I've never asked you for proof. Weak ass bitch. You don't like being called out. You want to sit up here thinking that you can call everyone else out.
So what actually?
Here.
Oh my God, Laura.
You wanted me to prove to you that I have cancer, but you don't have to prove
I've never asked you that.
Sit the fuck
I've never
down.
asked you to. I've never asked you to prove anything.
Ass bitch. Sit down.
I've never asked. You don't want to listen to nothing.
Where's
I've
this
never
clip?
asked you to prove that you have cancer. I've never asked you to do that ever.
Where's the clip?
You went around for 2 weeks saying how I don't have cancer. You don't believe that I have cancer.
I didn't. I said that I don't. I questioned it.
You said it recently.
It doesn't mean that I said that you don't have. I questioned it.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
because you lie all the time.
Oh
You
my
wanted
God.
to pretend that you committed suicide.
What?
Like there's so many things that
Are
you've
you
done on this platform,
talking about
Laura.
how stupid you are, bitch? You don't even know the story. You just
I heard
ran
the
with
clip.
whatever these
I
idiots
listened to
told
the
you.
clip.
You don't
Wow.
even
listened to the
fucking
clip,
know the
Laura.
story. You
Oh
just
my
make up shit
God.
that these idiots have told you without knowing any context or
This is
anything
so
behind it.
unbelievable.
Nobody. Now, this part's funny though, because she has no idea what she's talking about, but her story changed 3 times. Just listen, it's pretty funny. Pretending suicide was being idiot.
Do you
Jesus
understand that things
Christ.
are clipped? Do you
Jeez,
understand
you're
that?
killing me.
Do you know what a clip is? A clip
Yeah, I
is
do.
when somebody only takes one piece of it without context. That's
Okay,
So
what
where
a
is this?
clip is.
Okay, so where is this clip? Where's this clip? They're
It's
all
probably on
chanting for the
channel
clip.
somewhere. Guarantee it's on my channel somewhere. And she was talking about how she was going to say that she committed suicide and how would everybody feel after that.
Okay.
That is horrible,
Willow?
disgusting stuff.
Willow, now let's look at the whole context. We were in
Okay.
Discord, okay? This was
On
a
your side.
Discord phone call, and we were joking. And I was like, you know what? Fuck these fucking bitches. And we started talking about it. And I said, I wonder if they would like it. I wonder how they would feel. Maybe I'll just fucking say I committed suicide and say to go on and say it.
I remember this. I
What
remember
I
this vaguely.
said.
This was like years ago. Like,
This was way years ago.
yeah, I
The
remember this vaguely.
context
I
of
do
it
remember it.
changes everything because there were 25 people on that call. Nobody took it seriously except fucking morons like Wispy who take a clip and run with it thinking that
Really?
they know the
I
whole
heard that.
context. This was
I
5
heard
years
that your-
ago in a
I heard even
Discord
your
call.
mods were telling you, don't do it, Laura. Don't do it, Laura. Even your mods were telling you, don't do this, Laura. And you were like, yeah, I think I'm going to do
What are you
this.
talking about, my mods? Now remember, think about this. My mod, she knew who my mods were back then. She wasn't around then, but she knew who my mods were. Say don't do it. It was a
That's
fucking
what I
Discord
heard.
call.
I said that's what I heard.
Exactly, and you heard
people,
wrong.
Your
Because
friends,
it was a
whatever, were
Discord
telling you
call.
not to do it. You
No,
said it yourself.
it's a game of telephone. That never happened, Wispy. No mods told me not to do it. It was a fucking Discord call with 20, 25 people on it, if not more. Everybody heard it. We were all fucking joking about it. Nothing was ever serious. So whatever bullshit you think you heard, what are you, oh God, and you weren't even fucking around then. How are you saying, oh God, because you're wrong? This is what I'm saying. You don't even know who was there. You heard bullshit and run with it.
Listen to me for a second. How is everybody that talks about you or anybody that reviews you is always wrong?
Because
you never
none of you know, none of you were there. Notice how the people that review me, none of them were there. None of them were there.
We can play a clip of your own words and you will somehow.
Now, let me also point out, I should probably show it. There were people in the chat, like Wendy V, people that were actually there back then that thought that she was fucking crazy. I don't know why it's not showing up, but who really thought she was fucking crazy. People that actually may not even like me, but were there back then, said, Wispy, you're wrong, but she didn't care.
How debunk it and say, nope, that's not true. It's insane. It's literally insane.
Whoa. First of all, bitch, I own everything I say. Everything. I'm not Queen Bee. I don't sit here and fucking deny the shit that I said. I own everything I said. But what I do say is there's context behind clips. And if you take a little clip of something and you can put any fucking narrative you choose on it, that doesn't make it true.
I don't put any narrative on. I play people's own words. I don't put any
You
narrative on.
weren't around 5 years ago. You didn't play my own words. You have no context.
Yes, I did play your own words.
You have no context. It was a Discord call from 5 years ago. Where have you been? This shit has been talked about for years.
To the call. I listened to it, Laura.
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
Okay, Tinker wants a link. Tinker wants a link to come up here.
Hold on. You listened to it, but 30 seconds ago, you said you heard what the mod said. That you heard.
No. I heard.
Hold on.
No,
but
that's
if you heard,
don't twist it around. That's not what I said.
If you heard the whole Discord call, then you would have heard what was being said. but
No,
you
no, no.
obviously didn't.
No,
and the
you're
person who
twisting it
thought it
on me
was
now.
is
That's not
actually
what
dead.
I said that I heard that your friends or your mods were telling you, Laura, no, don't do it. That's what I said. I didn't say that I just heard about the call. No, I listened to the call myself. There's a clip of it on my own channel.
Okay,
So don't
how
twist
would
it around.
you know? How would you know which were my mods? Did they say hi, I'm a mod?
Oh my God.
How
I
did
never
you
said I knew
allegedly
who your
know
mods
which
were,
mods
Laura.
were my
I
mods?
said that I heard that people that were either your friends or your mods.
Oh, now you see how much her story is changing? First, she heard my mods. Then she heard the call. Then she heard it was someone else. Then she heard it was my mods and my. Make up your fucking mind, you psycho bitch.
telling you
Now it's
not
my
to do
friends and
that.
my mods.
No, rewind, because I said the exact same thing. You're the one that twisted around and said that I heard about the call. No, I heard about people saying to you, Laura, don't do this. You shouldn't do this. The call itself, I heard it with my own ears. So don't
Excuse
twist it
me.
around.
We couldn't hear the clip that you played, Laura. You cut out earlier. Can you please replay that clip? The chat is asking for you to replay that clip because I feel like that's a pretty bold statement that you guys are saying that Wispy said, but the chat would like to hear that, and then you can go back to 5 years ago, whatever it is, 2 years ago, whatever it is. But could you play the current clip, please? Thank you.
I love
Hang on.
you.
Be a smart ass. I'll wait. This is insane. I apologize, Will. I never knew that. I did not expect that this was going to happen here. This is crazy.
No, I'm actually kind of totally cool with it. Because to be honest with you, I was half-assed asleep a few minutes ago. I was supposed to pull a straight queen up in the sun, bitch. I was supposed to ass the fuck out, start snoring, blame the dog, tell everybody it was their fault, and then I was just gonna roll with the punches and whatever came. And then I was like, well, shit, this has got interesting as shit now. There's a whole bunch of lore I just tapped into. I didn't even know existed 10 minutes ago. So I'm all in. I got a whole catalog of shit to watch tomorrow.
I can tell you exactly where all of this started. Laura had Molly up on her panel one night, and they were talking about, I don't even remember what what they were talking about. Probably Betty or something like that. And during this clip, I heard a definite, and I can play the clip again. It's on my channel as well. I heard a definite sniff. Okay. I clipped it. I played it. I let people make their own opinions about it and their own, decisions, their own whatever about it. I didn't say anything about what I thought it was myself. I said, this is what I heard. Make your own decisions. Laura didn't like that.
Let me just point something out, okay? For everybody. There is a direct accusation and then there's an implied accusation. An implied accusation means that you don't have to say something directly for your viewers, your audience, your fans, your members, whoever. I'm not just talking YouTube, I'm talking in life. For them to get what you're trying to say without actually trying to say it. This is like Psych 101. She's not very good at it, but that's what she's trying to say. She's trying to say that she didn't directly say it, but watch what she does say. To me, it was pretty direct. Thank you, Yarn. Robbie, how long have you owned my sweatshirt, by the way? How long? When did you originally buy my merch? How many years ago?
And I understand it.
Bitch, I haven't done drugs since 2008. We are now in 2024. I'm not the one that's stoned. I'm not the one that sits there and fucking gets high on a live. Bitch, stop. You're fucking
Hold up now. Hold up. Hold up. Let's not get hasty.
Weed. I don't sniff shit.
I don't do weed. I don't do drugs. I'm sorry. I gave that up in fucking high school.
Okay, well, anybody can go over and look at the clip and they can make their own decision. I never said that you were sniffing.
By the way, that was actual lie. I gave up pot in high school because I found out I was allergic to it. But other stuff, no, that lasted until my 30s. So I just wanted to straighten that out last night.
Coke. I didn't say anything about it. I said, this is what I heard. Make your own fucking decision. That's it. And I understand you didn't like it, but you're not the only one that I made clips of. See, oh my God, people, I don't understand.
Oh my God,
This
I
is
just can't with her. I just can't.
No, you're the one that says that, not me. You're the one that said that actually in the chat earlier, not me.
And
I
stand
can.
by it.
I can stand my ground. I sure fuck can. And if anybody wants, I will go get the fucking video where I posted about that fucking sniff, and people can make their own freaking decisions. It wasn't a personal attack. It was a clip that I fucking happened to find because I was watching you actually because Molly was up there. But you know it's not Molly because Molly was actually talking at the time. So somebody in there and somebody on that fucking place was sniffing something. I don't fucking care who the fuck it was. And I can't play the clip.
Let me
I
ask
have
you
it.
a question. Let me ask you a question. Okay. Let's see. Let's say that I was a cokehead. Let's say that I was snorting dope. What the fuck is it of your business to air it out to everybody? Just curious.
I
Let's
didn't
say I
know.
was. Let's say I was a
didn't say
fucking
anything about you doing
dope
drugs,
head.
Laura.
Let's say I was shooting dope on a live. Let's say I was
Well, if
shooting
you
dope on a
were-
live. What
if
the
you
fuck
were,
is
I
it
would be
your
actually
business?
extremely
What is
concerned
it
about
of
it.
your business?
I would
What
be
is it
extremely
of your
concerned about it.
business? If I was shooting dope on a live, why is it your business? Why do you
Why is
think
it your
you have a
business? Not
right
anything
to
about me.
air it to everybody? See what they
You
think.
have called me an idiot.
How about
You
if I
called me
aired
every
my
name
husband's
in the
penis
book.
and said you think it's
But
small?
you have not. One thing you haven't done is debunk anything that I have said with truth.
Because I don't
with
give a
clips,
fuck what you
and
say.
with facts.
Because
Okay,
you're
well, then don't come at
meaningless
me.
to me. I
Then
don't
come
care.
at me. If
I
you don't care
ignore
what I say,
you.
then what do you have a problem
I
with?
ignore you. I
It's
don't
a
have to
clickbait.
come at you to make you
You
relevant.
do not
Sorry.
ignore me,
Not
Laura.
sorry.
You do not ignore me. You do not.
Oh, yes, I do.
No,
You
you
wish
don't.
that
Well,
I
I'm gonna say
would
this.
ignore you as much as
The-
I do.
The chat is going like majorly restless about this clip. They want the clip of the ass touching. They're really hard on that right now.
Cats, I was 100% right about Cam and Allie. I've been clean over 20 years.
I would love to see that clip where I talked about your son's ass.
Or not ass
I would
touching, but
really
just
love
ass
to
in
see
general.
that. I would really
Cass?
love to see it because it was clearly stated by your mod that I was talking about your son's ass. And I would
Good one.
love to see that.
You said he's got a big ass like his mom.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Ever. Show me.
Yeah, we're gonna see
If you
mom's
know
ass.
so much, and your mod Crystal is able to say so much detail, then you must have the clip somewhere.
Worked out there. My kid is vulnerable and he's this and he's that. And nothing to be forth on the truth.
It's got the mama's.
All because I didn't get into the whole story.
Okay. All right, we're done with that because I don't want to talk about anybody's kid.
Worked out there. My kid is vulnerable and he's this and he's that. And nothing to be forth on the truth.
It's got the mama's.
All because I didn't get into the whole story.
Okay.
No. That's clipped. I'm pretty sure that was clipped. Why is there a pace? Why is there a space between me saying he's got that big butt? Why is there a space there? I don't talk like that. I do.
No.
I do not believe that.
You
Chris.
say,
I do not believe that. I do not believe that. No. I'm nothing. Show me. Send it to me then. Send me to that clip then. Show me where it was.
No, Orion, it's an obvious vape hit. I mean, obvious. But to her, and nobody even questioned it. My old vape was loud. I can connect it right now and show you guys what she heard.
So that I can go to that live and listen to it myself.
I didn't clip it, so I don't know.
Whoa.
It cuts out.
That's
It cuts
questionable there, boy. I want to see it.
Yes,
I want to hear it up close too. That's crazy.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you. Thank
Well, I'm
you.
going to kind of the chat. The chat that says, some of the chat seems to know about it. I don't know. I didn't even know this
Crystal,
was a
send
thing.
me to the live. Crystal, send me the clip. Send me where it is, and send me the timestamp and the live that it's from, and I will go listen to myself. I will listen to it.
So let me also just point this out. So you make an accusation. It's late. You make an accusation. Your first one that I'm doing drugs on a live. You don't think that's
No,
going
I
to piss
didn't.
somebody
No, I
off?
didn't. Okay. You know what? Can I bring up that video?
Go for it.
Willow, I'm asking Willow because this is his panel, not yours.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Bring it. Where are you going? You're good.
Okay. Let's watch this video, and we will let people. I did not say anything about anything, so I'll bring it up here. Just give me a second. Let me find it.
No, you're all good.
Now, in case you guys weren't around back then, and you don't catch on why I flipped the fuck out on her coming up, she tries to think she's slick and she tried to throw in there the father stuff, the stepdad stuff, the abuse stuff, whatever you want to call it. Hey, Peggy, all that shit. She tried to throw that in there and say that it was part of content. That's why you're going to see me lose my fucking shit in about 2 seconds. And Deets, it wasn't a cold. It's my vape. This is what you hear.
No, it was not a vape. You guys
Okay.
can make your own decision. There's no fucking way that was a vape.
Okay.
I'm 51 years old, Laura. I've been around people that have fucking snorted stuff. I have
Oh
heard
my
it
God.
before. Okay?
Okay.
I have never done it in my life ever.
Now, remember what she said before. She didn't judge. She wasn't saying that I was snorting. This was her own words. So now let's hear how she's blatantly fucking accusing me of snorting, but I shouldn't get upset over it.
Ever. The only thing that I've ever fucking done is smoke weed, and I did acid twice when I was 17 years old.
Okay. Maybe
But
you should do more
I have people in my family that definitely do still and have suffered from addiction. So it's
and
not
she
like I don't know
wonders
what
why I came at her. She wonders why I came at her. She's really
Okay.
this dumb. Okay.
If you can get it, Nanya, hell, just hop back up here for a second if you want to show it. I figure you're the most
I
reasonable.
will. I'm looking for it here. I'm gonna find
The
it.
most reasonable whiteboard in town. I mean, Nanya is thorough on this shit, boy. Nanya is thorough as shit. No, you're all good. You're all good. No worries. Like, dog's beating on the damn door. It's probably
Of course, now I'm a
shit.
little hyped and I can't find the damn video. It's here somewhere. Don't worry.
So, okay, this all essentially still started though, because what we reviewed.
That's exactly how it started. Yeah, I made a clip about it and I put it out there, and that's exactly how it started.
Yeah, I will say this about Laura. She has kind of a reputation for like eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth kind of shit. She will go eye for like half your arm. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta say that when she
know
gets all
that.
worked up, man, she will see it through. She is devoted. But damn, I just totally didn't know about this. I'm telling you, I got a whole bunch of shit I'm gonna be looking into tomorrow. I'm fucking going through all y'all's catalog. I'm gonna get educated on this shit. Mm-hmm. What's the name of the live?
I didn't realize I had so many videos.
So what's the title of the video?
Well, it has one part of it is Snorterpalooza. But the very here, I found it.
All
I found it. I got it. Oh, hang on. Here, I got it. Okay. Streamer Studio presents share screen.
That's awesome. The name is you can't miss that. You can't miss that name.
Yeah,
Crystal
you know
says
what?
timestamps 322. Oh shit.
Okay, so here is the video that I made. Oops, sorry. Okay, all right, here we go. Let me just drop this down here. I'm just gonna let it play.
My children, and I don't know why anybody would ever say that they were. You know, what if? I'm seriously about the panic attack. I'm sorry, but
And I just want to add that there are other parts to this video, but I'm going to play it from beginning to end so that nobody can be like, hey, you didn't show this or you didn't show that. So I'm just going to play it from beginning to end.
I need to put this out.
What in the fuck would possess QB to say that? I agree with you, D. She is fucking gutter trash. Why would you say something like that? But that's okay. I've never said anything like that about fucking anybody. I 100% stand by what I did. I do not believe that someone can come on and be your stepdad and you never could leave them alone. You little girls can be flirty. Little girls can give people the wrong impression. So no, it's not out of the norm to say a little girl is flirty.
So this is the stuff she tries to throw in there and says that it's part of the content. This is when I lose my shit. Because even with her own thing, this has nothing to do with what QB said to whatever her name was. I forgot her name. She still didn't even show it.
Like, seriously, come on now. I'm sorry, I don't think like that. This is a stepdad. This is a stepdad. And I would want to know if my stepdad is looking at, if, before
Hold the fuck up.
They're gonna
Why
do anything to
is
my
this being
innocent little
aired, you
girl.
fucking twat waffle? This is another thing you have out of context. Show me the snort, you dumb fucking cunt. Show the snort, not all this other bullshit that you have twisted. Show the fucking snort. You're such a cunt.
I feel like we're making progress. Everybody's getting along well.
See, that was Wispy's little intended, let's try to get this in there too. That's why I lost my shit.
History of drug abuse. Martha White Sharkey. Holy shit. Martha White Sharkey. She has a history of drug abuse, Adderall, Coke. I've wondered if that was part of it. Laura has admitted drug use, just for the record.
Amber just said something about bringing up Laura's kids. That's not fixing to happen on this video, right? Like,
No,
maybe
there's
the
nothing about Laura's
butt
kid.
comment. Okay, cool. Gotcha. All right.
No, I never talked about her.
Exactly, Willow. Hey, Peggy, thank you. Exactly, Willow. It had absolutely nothing to do with anything. It's her trying to fucking throw shit in there. Typical fucking cunt.
Her fucking kid's butt. Like, seriously.
All right.
I'll even read it for you. Here it says the following is Laura's live with Molly that is now on private, deleted, or members only. These clips are from the last week or two.
Because most 35, 36-year-olds
Make
beat
sure
up
you
people
turn it
at a
up,
grocery
everybody.
store. Okay. That's something to be proud of.
Okay, right there, you hear a little bit of scraping. Okay, let me back that up again. Turn
What's
it up, people.
scraping? Okay.
Listen.
That's something to be proud of.
Bitch, you're fucking delusional.
Hey, this is the thing. I just would rather.
You can hear like noises. Okay. Okay. Listen, here it's coming up.
6-year-olds beat up people at a grocery store. Okay. That's something to be proud of.
See, this is the thing. I just would rather live the way that we were raised.
There, right there. Okay, I play it again. So let's keep listening.
That's not me, but it's a fucking vape.
Okay,
That is
okay,
a
Laura.
vape. That's an absolute
That
fucking
just further proves what I say about her. Because most 35, 36-year-olds beat up people at a grocery store. Okay. That's something to be proud of.
Licks her finger.
See, this is the thing. I just would rather live the way that we were raised than all this.
That's a vape.
That's
a
not a
fucking
fucking
vape.
vape, Laura. I
That is a
vape. I
vape.
don't fucking sound like that.
That
What are you
is a
sniffing it up
vape.
your nose? You're
That
putting your
is
vape
a
up your nose.
fucking vape.
Okay. Okay. Well, whatever. Here we go.
That is a vape.
I don't know. Mine's probably pretty loud.
Get her out. That's not a vape, Laura.
That is a vape.
Well,
That
we'll
is
listen to it.
100%
We'll listen to
a
it.
vape.
Here, I'll play it one more time, just so people in the chat and everybody that's watching can be like, yeah, she played it. We showed, yeah, here we go.
Most 35, 36-year-olds beat up people at a grocery store. Okay. That's something to be proud of.
See, this is the thing. I just would rather.
You can hear like
Scraping,
noises.
scraping with a
Okay.
credit card.
Okay. Listen, here it's coming up.
6-year-olds beat up people at a grocery store. Okay. That's something to be proud of.
See, this is the thing. I just would rather live the way that we were raised.
Shorty, this is not slowed down. Not at all. So not at all. Not slowed down at all. You can hear Molly talking. And you can tell that it's not slowed down at all. Not one bit.
Now here's a question.
See, this is the
anybody
thing.
else hanging out
I
with
just
Molly
would
that night?
rather live the way that we.
Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, do we know if anybody's hanging out with Molly that night? We know that whole crew was hitting them damn what the hell were they on for a minute? Delighted or some shit. Quite a few of them were doing odd and end shit with them. I remember that. So, okay. I don't know, man. That's the
We
question.
were raised.
It says here you will hear some tapping, a scraping sound, and Laura also licks her finger. That I assume that's what it sounds like to me. This is clearly followed by an undeniable sniff sound.
But she's not telling anybody what to do. She's even got it down that I licked my fingers. What the fuck is wrong with this bitch? But remember, I'm not supposed to be mad. I'm not supposed to get upset over this. No, not at all. I'm just supposed to sit back and ignore it, which I did originally. My
It says
God.
here, make up your own mind. Make up your own mind. Listen for it.
That just further proves what I say about her. Because most 35, 36-year-olds beat up people at a grocery store. Okay. That's something to be proud of.
And by the way, in my opinion, what you hear there is a microphone. That's a microphone. That's not fucking any tapping. That is when your microphone fucks up. Because if you notice, and I noticed this last night and today, that you hear the when I take it off of mute, like when I'm muted or something, like it comes off of there because you hear the echo. So that means I took it off of a mute. That's a microphone. Like, she's such a fucking idiot.
See, this is the thing. I just would rather look at the way that we were raised than all this.
Has it been enhanced, like the volume of it?
No, not at all.
Hey, what video did it come from?
I might be able to find the
come
original.
from? What video did it come from? Let's hear the original. What video did it come from?
I'll have to find it.
Please.
But you know what? We might be able to see. Actually, it's your video.
I know what video.
So, I'm not too sure.
6-year-olds beat up people at a.
It's not that hard to figure out though, because Molly was up with you on the panel.
I have a million videos.
So I definitely, I'm sure I'd be able to find it, but the video, like I said, I probably won't be able to find it actually because it was put on private or put on members.
Well, how come you didn't show the original video when you did the clip?
This is the original video right here that you're looking at, Laura.
And how come there's no name on it?
Because oh my God.
Because why? Because you clipped it.
Because when you screen record things and you put it in like full screen, I screen record on my phone. Okay. You start recording, you push play, all that stuff goes away. All you see is what's on the screen right here, right now, when you record a video. Unless you screen record like with your computer and you take up the whole screen.
Well, most clip channels put the original video in the button.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you're gonna. Oh, okay, whatever.
You do.
Okay. You know what, Laura? You can say whatever you want. Okay, people can make up their own minds. I mean, honestly, they can make up their own minds. You're mad that I put a clip out there. You're mad that I put a clip out there, and when you heard that, you have done nothing but come for me ever since you heard this fucking video.
Gee, I wonder
so
why.
Then you wonder why I go for you more.
I wonder why I clap back at you. I wonder.
I'm not asking. I'm not wondering why you clap back at me, Laura. I'm not wondering at all.
About it. Why you
but I'm saying that I put this video out. I get it. I put this video out first. Absolutely. That's what I do. I clip people. I've clipped Molly. I've clipped Betty. I've clipped fucking JLR. I've clipped tons of people.
Really? Where's your videos on JLR? I haven't seen any. I must have missed those.
I have a quick question.
Watch, right? You don't watch, so how would you know?
I don't have a channel.
Whatever.
I have a quick question for you. So you had said earlier before we played this video that like you didn't insinuate, that she was using drugs or anything like that. You just put out the clip of it, no words or anything. You just let people decide. And I do see that you put make up your own mind. But what exact conclusion were people going to come to with the title of Snortapalooza, the sniffing, the licking, like all of those things? If you point that
And by the way, also, she implied that she did not mean it was cocaine or anything, and she didn't know drugs. Is it snowing is an implication of cocaine. That's what snowing means. So once again, she lied by saying, "Oh, I never implied it was cocaine or anything." Yes, you did, by the name snowing. For someone that's never done cocaine, you wouldn't know what snowing means. So you're a fucking liar, as I've said all along, a fucking liar.
Out, you don't think that people would automatically go to, oh, Laura uses drugs.
Well, maybe so, but I didn't make the noises. I didn't make the video. I didn't, that's not me on there doing that. That's her doing that. I didn't make her do those. I didn't add those noises in. I didn't add the snippet. I didn't add anything.
And thank you, Lacey Ann.
It is a pure clip right from beginning to end on Laura's panel, her own panel. So I have made videos about Molly too, with her job fucking going across the street back and forth. I mean, I've done that as well. I didn't say specifically in there that she was doing this or that or this or that.
Are you really this fucking stupid?
Well,
I
just had that question, but I also wanted to just clarify. I went and watched the live stream that they gave the timestamp to, and this is just my opinion. Everybody in the chat got the same link and the same timestamp. They could watch for themselves. The clip is not altered. It sounds like your internet goes out for a quick second when you're switching, when you stop sharing your screen in that little piece. I personally don't hear you clearly saying has a big butt like his mama, but it does come back to like a at the end like his mama. I can hear that part. I tried the transcript. I tried the closed captions. Neither one of them pick up what you say because your audio cuts out in that moment. That's just my opinion of it. I'm not saying you said it. I'm not saying you didn't say it. But to me, like, I can't clear it one way or the other. So that was just my opinion on that clip. But everybody is welcome to watch that stream, and that timestamp for themselves.
Absolutely.
Make up their own
I'll
minds.
go watch myself too. Denise says, so Wispy is a chronic accuser of people doing drugs. How am I a chronic accuser of people doing drugs? Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, I mean,
stuff like that just drives me insane. Stuff like that just drives me insane. And this one also, did Desperate lose her first channel because Molly took her down? No.
Not
at all.
It drives you insane, really. Imagine that. Just fucking imagine that.
Oh, grow up, Laura.
All right.
Oh, it's me. It's all me.
Well, listen to the way that you're talking. Like, can you not have a normal conversation without being, oh, yeah. Like, I mean, really?
I can have a normal conversation with normal people.
Oh, geez, no. Okay. You're impossible. You really are impossible.
I know, it's all me. I'm just so impossible.
Doesn't matter what anybody says to you, you will come back with something that is insulting. Every time.
I don't ever come back at Willow with someone insulting. I don't ever come back with Nunya with something insulting. I don't talk to Deets like that, or Joneson, or True Texan, or Chronicles, or anybody.
I'm sure I can find a clip of you talking bad about Nunya.
I mean, to be fair, though, I also don't go around like accusing people of potentially snorting drugs
and licking their fingers and all this other shit. She's got.
I mean, I'm just trying to be fair.
It's on the video. It's on the freaking video, Laura.
But like, you don't, I mean, really, we're all behind it. So you're saying if I sniff right now, somebody
would have been better
and potentially say that I'm doing drugs?
No, Nunya, come on. You heard the clip. That's not what I was doing. That's not what I was doing at all. There is a clear sound on that video. Like, I didn't edit it. There's no way that I can edit something like that. I don't think that you edited.
I don't believe you would edit.
Okay, well,
clip.
I mean,
that's
it's
definitely not what
sound.
I do.
Like,
but I mean, it could be anything. Like, I fiddle with shit on my desk when I'm live. Like, it could be anything. It could be like she has, whatever, something that she's scraping across the desk. I don't fucking know. But like to go straight to she's snorting drugs. I feel like that was just because she's connected to Molly. And
100%. I can't close my eyes and fucking I can go into it like that little ballerina meme where it's spin to the left or it's spin to the right, kind of depends on who's looking at it, kind of shit. I kind of feel like that here. I can close my eyes and take out who it is and go, I can hear like them wipe their fingers down a card and actually do the whole finger tap thing on your cigarette and shit before you hit it. We all do it if you're familiar with the game. However, I can also hear it and it sounds like it gets so much louder. That's why I asked it had been enhanced. It gets so much louder that I have hit some big ass lines in my day. And that sounds awfully dump truckish. Like, it almost sounds like something's up against the mic. Like she did something and something scrubbed her microphone is what it sounds like to me. That's exactly what made me think of.
Now, let me
You got
also
so
add,
fucking
And that's
loud.
fine. And that's fine. That's
Hold
why I
on,
put that's
Willow, Willow, let
opinion
me
is
also
great.
add that I had hundreds of people in the chat and nobody, and I mean nobody, ever thought that I was doing dope except for her. She's the only
Well, the
one.
funny,
Well,
never
well,
gonna
to
be
be
funny thing-
fair, our chats aren't really going to call that out. They won't be hearing for those things typically. Those things get caught by people who don't like you.
I get that.
That makes
Nyonya.
I mean,
sense.
I
that
have
to me is
enough
like, that's not
people-
abnormal.
But I have enough people that don't like me that clip channels about me that if they thought that I was doing something that they could grab, they would have done it. She's the only one that thought that. The only one. Everybody else knows that was my
I'm the only one that caught that. Well, so what? But that doesn't
my
make it
God.
not valid.
Okay,
What do you mean?
you're
You're
so
the only one that
smart
caught
and
that.
everybody else.
Hold
is
on,
so dumb.
hold on. Laura
Andy.
Dietz would like you to look. That clip was posted on August 5th. She wants to know, can you go to your studio and see if there's a live on that day or maybe a day or two before that where
Yeah.
MGL was on panel with you?
Yep. Hold on.
Marie, that was not me. I don't vape. So that actually is Willow snorting right now.
That was
Just
me.
so you all to know.
That was me snoring and snorting. And I got one of these
Oh.
little bitty like AIO jammies, and it's still pretty fucking loud. Now I'm vaping right in front of the mic when I did that.
But I was gonna say, I think that is I think that's a big part of having a mic, unfortunately. But I mean, I don't fucking know. I mean, to me, it's not my business. Like, snort away if that's what you choose to do with your
my only
life.
thing is if people are gonna do it, I don't understand why anybody would do this. But apparently the Cam and Allie thing may have been true that night Laura said that about them, because apparently here we are. But I don't understand why anybody, like, dude, everybody in this community is so fucking terrified of a camera slip. I can't for the life of me imagine that I have to hit this line of cocaine so fucking bad that I can't mute, turn my shit off, and walk out the line of sight of that camera like in the hallway. Or I would be so fucking scared to hit a line of cocaine in front of this fucking microphone and camera right now. Holy shit. You worried about a nipple slip or a double chin. I'm worried about a fucking C-class felony. Like, I can mute and walk the fuck out of the room. Y'all can hold the fort for a minute. I'll be back in about 30 seconds with that drain. And then we can
She
carry on
said
the conversation.
August 5th
From one
Yeah.
call to the next.
on
Nicole,
2020.
Well, she
That's
said
not bad.
it was her. That clip was, but that video was posted on that date. But so it would have been, obviously, because it takes a little while to put that together. So it would have been maybe a couple days before then. I'm
Oh,
assuming.
I have one from
It
August.
was
I would also-
a week. Let me see. I put it in here that these clips are from. Let me find it.
Yeah, Dietz confirms 2023.
These clips are from the last week or two. That's when I clipped it. That was from the last week or two from when I posted this video. And honestly, I mean, I don't even want to make this about people doing drugs or anything like that. It was a clip that I clipped, and Laura didn't like it, and I understand why. I totally get it. But for her to come at me as hard as she has because I've made a clip about her.
Oh,
then-
that's all.
So
It
you're
was just
saying,
one thing that I
wait,
noticed.
wait,
my
hold on, before
God.
y'all start arguing back and forth, hold
No,
on.
it's
So
not,
it's
it's not.
you're under the impression that making this video, just this video, no other live streams or anything, you haven't done anything else, just this is what caused Laura to then go after you and your
Yes.
diagnosis.
Yes.
And you are fucking delusional.
I would disagree with that, and I don't even, I have no.
That
you know,
is
I
this
like
is
both
what
of you, but
started. This is what started Laura talking about me, and I understand that. I get that, but
then
the
it
thing that I
became
have
kind of
a
a tit
problem
for
with
tat,
is
right?
Laura coming for the throat for the things that she says, wishing people dead, talking about my MS in the cruel way that she did. You know, it's just that's the problem that I have.
Which I don't agree with that. Laura was wrong as hell,
Poor
but
thing.
on the
Absolutely
flip
tit for tat.
side,
You poor
Wrong as
thing.
hell.
oh God.
Oh, you poor thing! But you're whining and crying that I questioned you about cancer. Oh, you poor thing, Laura.
Poor thing.
Really?
So I
I
am
didn't
curious.
forget.
Can somebody
How can
tell
you
me?
be so
Maybe I'll have to go to the
hypocritical?
chat.
You
Can
are so
somebody tell me
hypocritical.
what came first? The comments about the MS or the comments about the cancer?
The comments about the cancer.
Wispy, would you agree with that or no?
Yeah, I would agree with that. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
But
And now
honestly,
we have the
and then,
cancer
you know what?
and
I
we
can
have the
defend
drug.
myself.
And then you wonder why I came after you. But
I
you
can
can't
defend
have it.
myself like Laura does and say
Mhm.
that I was not the only one that was questioning Laura about her cancer. Not at all. And I didn't start questioning about her cancer until she was going after Alicia so badly.
But I mean, that's I don't know. I just
Not your business.
I mean,
Alicia's
number
my
one,
friend.
all of it is fucking gross. Like that. Let's
It
just
is. I agree.
keep
I
that all the
agree.
way real. Both are gross. I don't think one is
I
any
agree.
worse or better than the other.
Let me also point out, me and Alicia have been friends on and off since 2019. She's known Alicia for a minute. Okay? So do yourself a favor and not get involved in a friendship that's gone back and forth for 5 years for someone that you know a minute. I know you think maybe you were trying to do the right thing, but you have no idea what the fuck you were talking about. But carry on.
I agree.
But literally, like, how do you move forward? Like, can y'all just, like, I don't know. I mean, is there any
I'll be the
limits? Like, are
Laura.
we just
How I
gonna
can
keep
move
going
forward
from
is
there?
shut my channel down.
Well,
I'm not
based
No,
on
gonna
I've
YouTube,
never heard Laura tell anybody to shut their channel down. I think Laura said, like, can you find content that's not her?
well, we have one positive here, right? The
But I don't
positive
watch.
is,
I mean, I don't see you have a lot of her content, anyways. But
in the internet, hate
Like
bonding
that.
is real. We all know that. We know hate bonding thing is real as hell. I think what's
absolutely.
going to bridge the gap between these two is come tomorrow when the hive comes for Wispy.
Now, let me also point something out here too. You have Clipper, who has me blocked. She posts shit about me all the time. I've never said a word. Never a word. I don't care if people clip me or clip my words. I have a problem with morons doing it. I have a problem with people that are just stupid, posting and twisting shit. That's my problem. So people like Clipper, Wendy V, they want to clip me and post me and make comments about it. Okay, fine. That's their prerogative. And I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem with idiots like her that don't even know what the fuck they're talking about and get people to rally behind them with their lies and bullshit. That's what I have a problem with.
They're gonna have a comment in here in about 10 minutes. They'll be cool. They'll be cool in a week because they're gonna have to team up. So,
Exactly.
shit.
And that's the biggest
We're building
problem
bridges,
around
people.
it. When, like you say something, and
No,
then
no,
all
let
of a
me
sudden
also point out. No,
Yeah,
let me
go ahead.
also point out. I addressed her one live. She's done 100 of me.
Well, I
Laura,
do know
you
that
have
she.
talked-
I will.
you
I
talked
will
about me
again.
more than one
I-
live. Oh,
I
God.
well, what I will say is, Wispy does mention you quite often in a negative light. That is just my opinion. But I don't know that. Like, I don't think that I know of that I've watched. You're not mentioned in every single live, so I just want that to be clear. But she does mention you often. But I mean, but really, I mean, it's the internet. Like, if you want to talk shit about somebody, talk shit about somebody. My personal thing though is she has every right to talk shit about you. I just would hope that, like, it wouldn't need to go back to people's diagnosis in that case. But like, that's where it feels like it ended up. I don't know how that could be dialed back. Just talk shit about each other if that's what you want to do. But
Nanya, here's a question: do you think she mentions Laura more than, greater than, or less than BTM?
less than.
See, there you go. Really good. See, we're building bridges, people. We are building
Absolutely
bridges.
less than.
Agree. I
Exactly. There you go.
disagree.
Yeah, no. Oh no, Laura.
Look
She's
for the
no
guy.
way. No fucking way. There's no way. No way she is equal to or
And you know
more
what?
than.
No.
And when
No,
I do talk
but-
about you, Laura,
Hold on,
I
BTM mentions me. He doesn't do full lives about me. She does full lives nonstop.
So, but she does live reviewing
I
something that you may have
review your
said or
content, Laura,
Yeah,
and
that's
I
not
commentate
like.
on the things that you say and the things that you do.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Well, also,
I
in
do
fairness,
like that
reviewing
is
live
very
content
dangerous
is
for
just a slow
anybody.
go.
See now, sweet one, I wasn't going to bring that up last night because I didn't want to open up a whole new level of this, but you are 100% right. My 16-year-old father died when he was 14 from drugs. Do you really think that I'm dumb enough to do drugs? I mean, really? Do you think my kids are where they are because here's mom snorting dope on a live? The fuck is wrong with you? Now, all of this went down 1 year after Brad died, not 2. Now we're coming on 2, but at the time it was 1. I have done everything humanly possible to keep my son away from that path, and we've done an amazing job. I say we, me and him together, have done an amazing job. But for her to insinuate this, probably a year, little over a year after my son's father died from drugs, are you fucking kidding me? But why would Laura get upset? Why would Laura get mad at her? Why would Laura? At first, I ignored it. I did ignore it for a long time. And then after she did this last night, whoa.
Like, it's a slow go. If I'm reviewing a 3-hour stream, it's going to be a 5-hour stream for me to do it. Like, so a lot of that is just time. BTM doesn't do that kind of content, but I ain't gonna lie, man. I have seen your name come up a whole bunch of times. It's almost like a scorned lover that got left at the altar. Like it's never in a positive light. It's always just pissy and angry. And don't get me wrong, she's ever make some Laura jokes too, but not. He's just mad. I don't know if he had a crush or what, but he definitely seems to have a thing for you. Ain't no doubt about it. Seems like a channel made a video.
And
about
Laura
that.
may not do long, might not
See
do
that.
a whole live on me, but for the 15 or 20 minutes that she does talk about me, it is nothing but disgusting insults. You know, shaming me as a woman, as a person. Like that's not necessary. I don't do that to you.
Well, it is really wrong, but I think that there's some things that have happened on both sides at this point that were pretty low. So I again, it is wrong, but I'm just saying, like, I get how it's ended up at that spot. Is it possible?
Now, one thing that I want to ask Nunya that I should have asked her last night. So if anybody can get this message to her, why is it I'm always the one that's supposed to be better? Why? Why does everybody expect me to be the better one? While people can imply the most vile shit, while people can accuse me of the most vile shit. But I'm supposed to respond the way they want me to respond. I'm not supposed to respond low. I'm not supposed to respond in a way that, I mean, there's a lot of things I could have said that I didn't say. I thought I was being pretty good, honestly. I mean, there were a lot of things I wanted to say and I didn't. And even Wendy V was in chat saying like the 2019 Laura as compared to the 2024 Laura is like night and day. Like you guys don't even know how low she used to go.
That both of you can just like make a guarantee, like even if you cover each other's content, but like, can you both commit to just not bringing your diagnoses into it on either side?
No, I don't talk about her content. I don't bring up her content.
No, I'm not saying that, Laura. You're not listening. You're not listening to hear me. You're just listening to respond. You're listening to respond, Laura. What I'm asking is it possible that moving forward, even if Wispy reviews your streams, if she agrees to leave your diagnosis out of her streams, can you agree to leave hers out of yours?
Here's my thing, okay?
No, see, she can't agree.
It's just a yes or no.
Hold on. She can review my streams, accuse me of all this stuff, anything. I don't accuse you when I come back to you. Don't cry when I come back to you. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
But you know what? I review what you do. You just talk shit. You never review anything that I put out there.
Because I don't care enough about you.
Yeah, I mean, Laura doesn't really review a lot of people, to be fair. Like, that's not really her shtick.
Okay, I understand that. But then why is she talking shit about me if she's not going to review what I actually do?
I can't.
You say that you don't watch. You say I don't watch, but you call me desperate whisper. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
I think another thing is I think that, well, I don't know. I mean, Laura, was that a yes or a no or no? Just asking.
Thank you, Spike Mountain Dew. I thought it was going to be a bad comment, so I was like hesitant to read it. But I am not a perfect mom. You will never hear me say that I'm a perfect mom. But what I do is I do my absolute best and always have. I have been the best possible mom that I could be. Could I have been better? I'm sure I could have. I mean, who couldn't be? But if I died tomorrow, I know and my kids know that I have done the absolute best possible job that I can. And nobody could ask for more. And I have no regrets. I have done everything that I could do to see them succeed in life. Put them first, still do. Everything that I could possibly do to see them succeed, I have done. And it's worked. I have 2 amazing kids in college. Nobody's pregnant. Nobody has any VDs. Nobody, had kids too young. My son, who lost his dad, has had a rough life between a custody fight and everything. And I mean, honestly, like we moved somewhere where we knew nobody because I knew it was going to be a better life for my children. It's not easy moving away from nobody, like having nobody and having to meet new people. Yeah, none of my kids are on drugs. I have done the best job that I can possibly do. I couldn't do any more. I made a lot of sacrifices and I still will. Why? Because that's what you do as a parent. So when I hear stupid shit like this, like, bitch, sit down.
And first
No,
and
I
friends.
have no problem not talking about her. No problem not talking about her. But if she's going to continue to keep my name in her mouth, then she cannot cry when I come back at her.
I don't
That's
think she
all.
has a problem with you
When
talking
have I
shit back
ever
to her.
cried?
I don't think that's a problem. I think it's
But
the
she
throwing the
can't
diagnosis
dictate-
in there
she
that's
can't
a
dictate
problem.
to me. But listen, she can't dictate to me how I come back at her. That's what she's trying to do.
Well, Laura,
If
to be
you don't
fair,
like how I come back
I
at
mean,
her,
no,
don't
again,
tell me
to
how
be
I
fair,
feel.
Laura, I don't agree with that, because if you're over there, calling her a bitch or calling her, whatever, I don't know, whatever other things you say, to me, it's like, for my
Desperate,
impression of her, she's not going to
idiot.
give a fuck about that.
But
She's
I
just
don't.
asking, talk all the shit you want, but she's just asking, one, don't make up stuff that she said that she didn't
I don't make up
essentially
stuff.
say. No, I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying, and again, just to remove the diagnosis off the table potentially.
But it's already done. I mean, I don't talk about her, Emma. I don't talk about her.
And I
She's
haven't talked about
delusional.
your and I haven't talked about
I
your
don't talk
journey
about
for a long time. I haven't talked about your journey for a long time, Laura. I haven't.
Y'all could be cool. Y'all could be cool. I seen y'all both man. I seen worse shit said about man. Y'all be fine. Y'all be fine. Hug it out.
Damn, even Deep says, I don't know what I would call someone who insinuated I snorted drugs on a live.
Thank
Well,
you.
you better make sure you don't ever come on with the sniffle deets, because they're going to say
that
you
was
did
a babe.
drugs.
That wasn't even sniffles. That was a babe.
For the record,
Well,
I
and she vapes, so she better make sure she mutes.
And Kendra, I mean, it would be nice if you could ask Laura, your mods and stuff like that, the people that are in yours, to stop calling me names, because it's so childish. Kendra, you shouldn't have gone.
Stop calling me names, but I can call you a drug addict. I can call you a liar. I can call you a fraud. I can call you a phony. I can call you all the things that I want to call you, but don't call me any names. Like, are you fucking for real?
Well,
Yes.
I mean, again,
we're not in-
I've
we're not
seen
in-
your
we're not
chat.
in,
That's not
no.
fair. I've seen your chat talk about Laura, and they do not call her the nicest names either. That's fair game. Y'all are like, don't do this, but I'm gonna do it over
No,
here.
not all of us are like that. No,
No.
not all of us. Don't say both of us. I'm not asking her anything about her chat. Nothing.
Well, that's true, Laura. That part is true. I'll give you that part. But I'm just saying, that if they call.
But you see how I get roped into everything that she does? I'm accused of doing it too. If this dumb bitch didn't talk about me, I would never mention her. But she can't stop talking about me on live after live after live. So I call her a dumb bitch and she can't handle it. Oh, well, don't talk about me if you don't like my feedback. I don't know why it's such a hard concept.
Call you name, and I'm just being fair. It's YouTube. People call people names. That's something you have to just get a thicker skin and be like, I don't give a fuck what they call me.
I don't do it.
Yep.
No, I know you don't, but your chat does. So if you don't want that to happen, you gotta, I don't know. I'm just saying, trust and believe. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. Laura is no angel. Okay, even though she thinks she is, she makes mistakes that she says some really bad things and doesn't, always do right either. But I get why she was upset about this particular video. I can understand it.
I've never disrespected Laura's chat either, Crystal. I came into that chat one time and I said, Laura was talking about MM and she had called her, oh, now Wispy, oh, MM's her best friend now. So I came into that chat and I said, hey, leave my best friend alone. And I came at so hard. That was when I was told, I'm owned by Queen Bee. I'm nothing. I'm nobody. I'm so desperate that I need fucking attention and all. No, I don't. I run a YouTube channel. I have plenty of attention. I have family. I have friends. Okay. This place is not.
Off subject for a second. The other day we went apartment shopping. Oh my God, it was so much fun, but I was wiped out. But she wanted me to go look at apartments with her first apartment. And it was awesome. And the fact that I got to share that with her was amazing. My mom said she didn't do it with me, but I thought she did.
I don't need to come here to get attention. It's stuff like that that drives me crazy because it's just immature. Like, I don't call people names. I don't call people idiots or call them stupid or call them, you know what? I don't do stuff like that.
Sorry.
Laura, see, like stuff like that, Laura. We were just getting somewhere, and you got it.
making progress.
We listen. We got. It's like you're breaking up a fight, right? And you got these two people, and they're like over there,
Somebody
like
just walks
puffing on
up with
the
a beer
side.
bottle and smacks him.
And here's Laura fucking grabbing a bottle and
Exactly.
going across the room. Like, damn.
Just when you thought the night was coming to an end, she said, "Hold my beer. I got shit to do." Damn.
Oh my god.
And yeah, so today's
So here's good, Nanya. Since you're a good moderator, let's back this up.
I don't know if I'm a good moderator, but
no, you're a great moderator.
Let's back this up for a
I
second.
needed you. Thank you.
And I understand you're doing a wonderful job. You're doing a wonderful job of playing neutral. Willow probably wants to kill me because it's fucking 4:30 in the morning here.
and you know YouTube is gonna say, look at Laura. She just
So let me just say, Willow was ready to get off. And before this all started, he was done. He was signing off. And somehow this got totally like it just derailed. And then he got stuck on for like another hour and a half.
made Willow scream all about her. Because God forbid.
Oh, that's what they're gonna say too.
What the fuck?
I've already seen a few. I see a
Anyways.
few people here. I know they're gonna clip this. I know they are. I know it's happening. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Dazed and Confused. But let's play mediator for a second. All right. So I've been called a drug addict. I've been told that I was licking my finger. I was told that I faked cancer. I'm told that I'm stalking somebody who used to stalk me, and so on and so forth. But I'm not allowed to say anything. But I'm not allowed to get upset. But I'm not allowed to come back at her. And if I do come back at her, it has to be, hold on, let me finish and let you speak. But if I do come back at her, it must be on her terms. It must be in a way that she wants me to do it. Make it make sense, please.
So I would disagree with what you're saying right there, because I don't hear her personally with my ears. I don't hear her saying, I only want you to come back to me with kindness and nice words when you're, trying to drag me, like I don't hear her saying that. I hear her saying, let's stay away from some of the vile stuff that, you can go to when you're upset, or let's stay away from the diagnoses. And she's committing to doing the same because she went there as well.
Damage has already been done. That's not new. The damage has already been done.
Okay, so are you saying since both of you went there, since both of you went there before, there's no moving forward from here, is what you're saying, Laura?
I want her to go at Queen Bee the way she comes at me, and let's see how nice her buddy is to her.
But you don't get to dictate that, Laura. It's her page.
So you're telling me
you don't get to dictate that, though. It's her channel. Whatever she wants to review, she gets to review it.
Exactly, and it's my life. If she's going to review my life, I can come back at her any damn well way I please.
Well, then I would say, honestly, Laura, then I would say that that's kind of being a little thin-skinned. Not in this particular way that she's already come at you. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about moving forward. If she follows through with the commitment she's making, and that upsets you because she's only reviewing you or you're part of her content to be reviewed, and she's staying away within those parameters that like that we're talking about, and that upsets you because she's still reviewing you and talking about you or reviewing your content, whatever, then if that bothers you, then that's the same thing. Like, you got to do your, if you don't like it, don't watch. You got to apply that to yourself too.
Well, in fairness too, we're going to find out if she goes at Queen Bee the same way. So I'm telling you, I came in last night and she beat him a super simp. So that shit's coming. That shit's coming. She done called him a super simp. I said,
like I said, I may not have done a live about Queen herself, but I have called Queen out. When I was reviewing Nanya and who was the other one? Johnson. When they were saying things of what Queen did or said or whatever, I was putting in my own point saying, hey, no, yeah, I don't agree with that. Queen should have said that. I do say things about Queen. Maybe I haven't made a whole live about her, but I'm still in the, purgatory kind of section of like, what am I want to decide? Like, what am I deciding? Where am I going? You know what I mean? I have been a fan of Queen Bees. Absolutely. But lately I've definitely seen some things that I don't agree with and that I don't like. And
great. Can you just shut the fuck up about me? That's all I'm asking. Can you shut the fuck up about me? That's all I ask. Can you do that?
So Forgotten, while Laura is going through her battle right now, is it possible to just put the Laura content on pause temporarily?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, there
All
we
right,
go.
Laura, you do understand that at some point the
Honey, you don't
temporary
even have to
status
say it.
will be
You don't even have to
lifted.
say it. You don't even have to say it, because if she doesn't talk about me, I have no reason to mention her ever.
Okay. Well,
Well, Laura, if you would have listened to actually hear what I was saying, not just to respond, I was asking you if you understand that at some point in time, when you are completely healed and better, that temporary would be lifted for Wispy, and she could then review your streams.
Yeah,
You're good with
if I
that.
give her something to review about, that's fine.
Okay. All right. All right. We're all hugging it out now? Just
I feel
kidding.
good about
Sure.
this.
Deeth had a question, but I don't think she's going to type fast enough for me before I go to bed.
Well, what I said, Dangle, is that her buddies will review this or talk about me. And I fully expected her to review this, just like I'm reviewing it. I wasn't sure if I was going to review it or not, but all of her people, I've heard it's already been reviewed like twice. So yeah, I'm definitely going to review it on my own channel. But as a day-to-day, when do I ever talk about her? When is she ever a topic? Like never.
That'll probably be a pretty good one. Needs a pretty smart chick.
Who Betty's broken ink? Who? If you'd like to name a name, then we could
yeah.
maybe address that. But I can't do the days and thems and these and we's and the groups and all that.
Queen Bee. That's
Does
one.
make it does make it manly, doesn't it?
Like, see, I mean, that's what I don't understand. You know, like Laura, you talk about Queen Bee like every day, pretty much. And it's okay. That's
Thank you,
fine.
Deeth.
That's
what I'm
great to
saying.
do that.
That's exactly what
I
I'm
would
saying.
disagree. I would
get so
disagree,
angry
Forgotten. I think
about-
it's the same. I think it's kind of the same. When if something is going on in the community that has something to do with her, absolutely Laura's going to be talking about it. But it's not an everyday thing. So like I can't say like just like I can't agree with her saying you talk about her every day when I know that she doesn't talk about her every day. Often,
you.
yes.
Okay,
As often as we
I'll
can,
change that.
no.
I'll change that. I'll say often or
Okay.
whatever. I will say that. I will definitely say absolutely. Because that's very true. There's sometimes where Laura does talk about like true crime and stuff like that. She does not do any drama. I absolutely. I will totally agree with that.
Deeth has a question for you. She says, why
Yeah.
review Laura? No offense, Laura, but she's just not that entertaining.
See, the reason why a lot like my eyes got onto Laura, first of all, it was because through Molly. The first person that I started to really review around here was Molly.
Didn't Molly
and
shut your channel
through
down?
that, did what?
Didn't Molly shut your channel down?
No.
No.
You
No.
said on a
No.
live that Molly took
This
your
is
channel.
the first. No. What I
No,
said
she
was
struck it.
no, she didn't even strike it. If
Oh.
people there's
Sand, you were in there last night, weren't you? I could have sworn you did. Deets didn't mean that shady. I'm telling you, she didn't. I know what she meant by it.
going to be people here that we're here back then. Molly was striking channels. And I don't think mine got struck because I never got no notification that my channel was struck.
I can say straight up what she meant by that is like with Molly. I can see people clipping Molly because she's entertaining and she gives reasons for people to clip. Betty lies her ass off. So therefore, gives reasons to clip. I don't do anything like that. I don't sit here and make up lies about cases. I'm not a tragedy pimp, nothing like that. So what makes me in the same category as Betty and fucking Molly? That's how I took it.
But Molly was going after people who were talking about her, who were whatever. I used to be in Molly's chat quite often. The first time that I had any interaction with Molly, she called me a moron. She said I had an IQ of less than 5. She was extremely rude to me when I just asked a simple question to her. That's the first, and I wasn't Forgotten Whispers then. I was a different name.
Yeah, but you said on a live, Molly took your channel.
Yes, I'm getting there. If people will remember, she was striking people, and there were probably about 50 channels that disappeared. There was more than me that were affected by it, and their channels just disappeared. I never actually I have that channel back. It's back. It came back to me because it shouldn't have been taken down. I had no content. I was not a creator. I was simply a wanderer around these streets. Some people will remember that there were a whole bunch of channels that just disappeared. Mine was one of them. I was not struck down. I was not taken down. Well, I mean, maybe Molly had something to do with it. But no, I did not. I was not taken down. I am not ban evading like somebody said that. I'm not ban evading. I'm not, I'm not here under something secret or whatever. Not at all. I use the same email that I have. I can bring up that account. I still have it. I just don't use it. When that happened, I created Forgotten Whispers.
Okay, I'm just saying on a live, you said Molly. I have it sped up to 1.25, Crystal. Molly took your channel down.
No, that's not what I said.
Yes, you said it directly.
Well, no, we'll find it. Maybe I said Molly took my channel, but that's not what I didn't mean it like in a way that I needed to be struck and she took me out. No, that's.
So let's keep this in mind, guys. Wispy is allowed to say things that she didn't actually mean in a heat of a moment. So even though it's her own words saying it, only she's allowed to say something that she didn't actually mean exactly the way it was said, even though it was her own words. So keep that in mind next time she says how, well, you said this in your own words. So only she is allowed to not do that.
That's not what I meant. There was a whole bunch of channels that were involved that were included with all of this. And there will be people that remember that. And mine was one of them, because I used to go in Molly's chat and I used to challenge her, I guess. I would ask her questions that she definitely didn't want to answer. So she had her eye on me. And I was caught up in all of that, and all of that when all those channels were taken out, taken down, however you want to say it. But that channel came back to me. I didn't try to get it back. I didn't even.
Now also take notice that I asked her a simple question and got all of this context behind it, when all I asked was a very simple question, which really implied a yes or no answer. But she had to make sure that all of the context went along with it. Think about that for a second. And I hope Wispy thinks about that for a minute. This is why I've always said back in the beginning, context is key.
Bother. I just started a new one. So there was nobody took me down. Nobody took me out.
Can I ask you a serious question?
Yeah, absolutely.
You just said something that I've always wanted to ask someone. You're 51 years old. Tell me what pleasure you get out of taunting someone on the internet. Like you said that you purposely went into Molly's to question her, to do what for that?
Well, because that's what people do.
Like,
you question people's behavior. You question you even today have people come into your chat and question things that you do, or question you on something. It was the same sort of thing. Like when I first started watching Molly, I actually liked her. And it was because of the Marvon thing. That's why I started watching Molly. Over on Facebook, I used to watch Without a Crystal Ball. She mentioned Molly that was covering it over on YouTube. So I came over here, looked up Molly, started watching her channel. Well, anybody that knows Molly or that watches Molly, it doesn't take very long to kind of see, the kind of shit that she does. That's what got me started.
But you said that you taunted Molly.
I didn't say I taunted her.
You enjoyed taunting her.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. You just said it.
I said I would used to go to her chat. I said I would question her.
I think you said
I would question her. I don't think I'm pretty sure I didn't say taunted. So, but that's how I came here. And I'm not, there's no.
TJ, I just unblocked you today. Like literally just unblocked you today. Peggy has been nothing but respectful in my chat. Sometimes a little crazy with the conspiracy theories, but has been nothing but respectful. Even when she didn't like me and was mad at me, she was still respectful to me. So do me a favor, do not come in here taunting her. Okay? Thank you.
I'm not ban evading. You can get a hold of YouTube and ask them. They'll let you know. No, I'm not ban evading. Nothing. And that was put out there in your chat about me. I'm pretty sure it was Crystal actually that said that. And like, it's not true. So it comes from both sides, Laura. Like it really does. And I get that people.
And what Peggy does in other chats has nothing to do with what she does here. As long as she's not in other chats bashing me, I don't care what she does in other chats. And I've seen where she mods, and nobody's bashed Laura or has an issue with me. I don't even think Tina knows who the fuck I am. Just saying.
People don't like to be reviewed. I totally understand that. I'm lucky that I'm at the point now that I haven't really been reviewed very much. Thanks to tonight, it's gonna come.
Yeah, probably will.
I'm okay with that.
I
As
don't
long
think
as
anyone
it's
cares
true.
enough to review you. I'm sorry, but I
Well,
don't.
that's great. See, saying things like that. That's
you-
what I'm talking about with you, Laura.
Because
Like,
you
that's just
want
rude
people
and
to
ignorant.
review you, but they're not going
That's,
to.
that's just rude and ignorant. I don't think people care enough to care about enough you to review. Like, why do you have to say things like that? That's just rude and ignorant.
How is that ignorant?
I haven't said anything about you like that.
Because people love to review me.
I don't know about that one, Laura, but I mean,
they
they
do.
do review.
I'm just saying, on a live, you said. Now, I'm sorry, but if you really listen to this again, it's fucking hysterical. Hysterical. I laughed twice. Molly took your channel down.
No, that's not what I said.
Yes, you said it directly.
Well, no, we'll find it. Maybe I said Molly took my channel, but that's not what I didn't mean it like in a way that I needed to be struck and she took me out. No, that's not what I meant. There was a whole bunch of channels.
I'm just saying, on a live, you said Molly.
Nobody took me down. Nobody took me out.
Can I ask you a
promise.
serious question?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I mean this. You just said something that I've always wanted to ask someone. You're 51 years old. Tell me what pleasure you get out of taunting someone on the internet. Like you said that you purposely went into Molly's to question her, to do what
Yeah.
for that?
Well, because that's what people do.
Like,
You
find a
question people's
hobby.
behavior. You question you even today have people come into your chat and question things that you do or question you
And I
on
laugh
something.
at
Or
them.
it was the same sort of thing. Like when I first started watching Molly, I actually liked her. And it was because of the Marvon thing. That's why I started watching Molly. Over on Facebook, I used to watch Without a Crystal Ball. She mentioned Molly that was covering it over on YouTube. So I came over here, looked up Molly, started watching her channel. Well, anybody that knows Molly or that watches Molly, it doesn't take very long to kind of see, the kind of shit that she does. That's what got me started.
But you said that you taunted Molly.
I didn't say I
You
taunted her.
enjoyed taunting her.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. You just said it.
I said
You
I would used to go to her
just said
chat.
it.
I said I would question her.
I think you said
I
you
would
taunted
question her. I don't think I'm pretty sure I didn't say taunted. So, but that's how I came here. And I'm not bannivating. You can get a hold of YouTube and ask them. They'll let you know. No, I'm not bannivating. Nothing. And that was put out there in your chat about me. I'm pretty sure it was Crystal actually that said that. And like, it's not true. So it comes from both sides, Laura. Like it really does. And I get that people don't like to be reviewed. I totally understand that. I'm lucky that I'm at the point now.
I get it that people don't like to be reviewed while she's begging for someone to review her. Begging. This is the part that makes me laugh twice.
That I haven't really been reviewed very much. Thanks to tonight, it's gonna come.
Yeah, probably will.
I'm okay with that.
I
As
don't
long
think
as
anyone
it's
cares
true.
enough to review you. I'm sorry, but I
Well,
don't.
that's great. See, saying things like that. That's what I'm talking about with you, Laura.
So it hurt her fifis that I said nobody cares enough about her to review her. And that hurt her fifis. And she's so upset that I said that. And that was mean and cruel. So little self-reflection goes a long way.
Just
What
rude
did you
and
say?
ignorant.
Review you, but they're not going
That's
to.
just rude and ignorant. I don't think people care enough to care about enough you to review. Like, why do you have to say things like that? That's just rude and ignorant.
How is that ignorant?
I haven't said anything about you like that.
Because people love to review me.
I don't know about that one, Laura, but I mean,
They
they
do.
do review you. That's for sure.
People do review. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'll give you that
And
much.
for me, I will tell you the most reason why I review you is because of the harsh, cruel things that you say to people. And then, like when you are called out about these things, your first thing that you say is, "Well, they don't know why I said that."
Bitch, I own everything
So
I said. Now, mind you, this is the same person that just gave a 10-minute explanation to a simple yes or no question of, did Molly take you down? She had to make sure that everybody knew all of the context behind that. So keep that in mind as she says how I'm, taking something away from her, whatever. Like, okay.
I am curious
Yeah,
though.
but, like,
So for that, and I gotta pause it
No,
right there.
let me finish
So
just
what?
for 1 second, Anya.
Okay.
But, like, the reason why I say that is because we are all responsible for ourselves. No matter what people do to us, no matter what people say about us, our reaction and our response is our own.
Absolutely.
And
Take my
I
advice.
try.
Hypocrite much? It's like the things coming out of her mouth is not anything she uses in her own life. Like nothing. It's creepy. It's weird. Like, dude, you just went on this 10-minute thing. How can I say something rude? How can I say something mean? Why would I say something mean? Oh my God.
Really hard not to like call people names, anything like that. Call them stupid, ignorant, uneducated, or that their parents must have abused them, or just things like that. I don't like. I don't say things like that, and I think that's one of the biggest reasons why people review you, because you go so harsh so quick. And I get maybe that's your personality. I understand that, but you can't be upset when people have an opinion about it.
And then people can't be upset when I come back at them. That's what
Okay,
you're
but
not
the only
getting.
okay, but like the only thing that
Well,
you have come back at me to is insulting my MS, insulting who I am, calling me names, calling me idiot.
Fuck at it.
well,
To
for Laura,
find
that
fuck
is
at it
like
isn't an
for her.
insult. Holy
Yeah.
fuck, I can't.
Okay, wait.
Okay,
I have a question though. So, in my opinion, there are a lot of people, not just one, not just two. There are a lot of people in the community who, at times, can say some really foul shit. Everywhere,
Absolutely.
like everywhere across the community, there are a lot of times
Yeah.
where that can be said. Why only focus on what Laura says and does, right? I think it's pretty well established. I don't think there's anybody who would be surprised to hear that Laura has said something, completely inappropriate, in my opinion, right? But
Right.
but you continue to review her to like bring the way you did for MGL was bringing awareness to it, right? So people know there's new people, all that kind of stuff. But like, okay, you've shown it for Laura. Like, who's next? Like, why don't you show the other people across the whole community? If that's what your focus
Well,
is, and that's okay. But like, you only
mhm.
focus on that one person and their behaviors. But what about everybody else in the community that does the same things?
Yeah, I can totally answer that. I am just in a certain circle right now. Okay, I have definitely been trying to.
A certain circle. JP, QB. That's her circle. That's her certain circle. There is nothing she said more true than that statement right there. She's in a circle of Laura haters, plain and simple. And then she backtracks. But also take notice how everything she says has a story. There's always a story behind everything she says. Nothing is yes or no. But God forbid anybody else has context behind what they say, she can't handle that. Funny how that works.
Go out and review other people, and what I'm talking about, Laura, is a community. We're in this certain community. Okay, there's like what, maybe 50, 60, maybe that might be even too much, channels that are kind of wound together in this community, okay, including like Queen Bee, you, me, Betty, Justin, even JLR. Like, there's just this certain community that we are in right now, okay? And definitely I have been looking around. I just haven't really watched anybody else. I'm in this community. I'm watching the people that are closest.
Let me also give you an update. Betty, JLR, Gray Hughes, Justin, Olivia, T-Rev. I'm trying to think who else. Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. They're not in this community. Just because we know their names does not make them part of this community. This trauma community, I'll tell you who it is. It's me, it's QB, it's MM, it's Randy, well, then Randy kind of, not Wendy. Wendy doesn't do true crime. Savage doesn't do true crime. It's really Jonesin, me, MM, Alicia, Randy, somewhat, QB, Nanya. It's very small. Dolly's not really part of this crime community either. Maybe I put Dolly in the same category as Betty. So when people talk about the crime community, it's very small. There's like less than 12 of us. And I wish more people would realize that. Yeah, TM's definitely part of it. Ziggy, the jerks. I don't know, but they add in these people like JLR. JLR is not part of it. Betty's not even part of it. None of these people are part of it. Yeah, Dolly's the hot man of YouTube. Deets, yes. Granny's watching, yes. Definitely part of it. But it's like 12 people, 12 creators consistently. Yeah, Jess, definitely.
I guess, to who we are, I guess. Like,
I mean, let's keep it real. You do it because that's the content that your audience engages with.
Well, maybe that too, but
that.
you know what? There's nothing, nobody's going to ever tell me that it's about clicks or views for me at all.
No.
Because
I'm not talking about the views you get. No.
This is a woman who said, and I quote, I want to make $1,000 a month on YouTube. I want $1,000 paycheck from YouTube, but it's not about clicks and views. Okay, sure, it's not.
No, yeah, it's not about that at all.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying clicks and views. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying your audience wants to see that content, so you're bringing that content. No different than if it's a true crime channel and they bring all the current cases up, they're bringing to the forefront what their audience wants to see. And you just have established that that's what your audience wants to see is Laura content. And that's okay. I don't care what content you do personally. Like I said, I had no problem with the live stream that you did reviewing, our streams, my stream more specifically. But I appreciate you being honest and saying like that the circle that I'm in and that's what my audience wants. That's the content I'm bringing. Then that's your choice. I don't think anybody can tell you not to cover that.
And like, that's what I meant. That's what I meant about like, we're in this like certain community. Like, these are the things, like Laura's not the only one I talk about. I talk about, I've talked about Scientology lots. I've talked about Betty lots. I've talked about, I have to go look at my channel, just, remind myself who all I talk about. But it's just, it's the way it is. Like, I'm at the point where there's not a lot of people who review me, and when it does happen, sure, every once in a while I may have a huge problem with it, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to go on.
Yes, but Tragedy Pimp Exposed, you're not hypocritical. You may like who you like or not like who you like or do certain videos, but if I go to your channel, it's not focused on one person. You're not bringing up shit from 5 years ago. It's totally different. And you're not in a clique. Although I think you blocked me on Facebook. I don't know why.
My channel and start, calling them names and being this and being that, like there's just, it's not like, there's no use in doing that. If you have a valid reason to talk about somebody, then do it. Like, and I get it. Like I've talked about Laura, absolutely. But like, she's talked about me as well. So it's like, I'm just at a loss for words right now because it's like,
yeah, I think like you, I feel like that just kind of established it. Like you're doing the content that your audience wants to see. That's not going to stop, but you have agreed to leaving the diagnosis out of it and to pause it temporarily.
I haven't talked about it for a long time. So
No. I'm not saying. I wasn't saying it like it was a constant conversation. I apologize. That's
Yeah,
not.
no,
what,
no,
that's not
no,
what I
no,
was trying to say.
no. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I get it. It's
Is
like,
this the part where we sing Kumbaya?
I guess so.
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right, I'm for real going to bed now. It's way too late for me to be up. I'm too old for this
There we
shit.
go.
Good night.
Thank
I
you,
am too.
Nanya. Thank you, Nanya. Good night.
Thank you, Nanya.
There we go.
Well, there you go. We ended on a good note. I feel like we built some bridges here.
There we go. I guess I could take this out.
Look at
here.
that.
I don't even know how
Look
to
at
do that.
that, huh? I think
Good
it's just
job,
about drama
Will.
and chaos. Look at that shit, huh? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I am going to bed. It's 4:53 in the morning,
Absolutely,
and
absolutely.
I'm going to bed to love just some pizza rolls. And
Tony, I
night,
didn't
night,
make it. I don't make money off of Laura. Come on, you guys. Anyways,
oh shit.
okay. Good night, Willow. Thank you so
Good night,
much. I
sweetheart.
apologize
Yes.
that I kind of blew up this way, but I appreciate it.
You're all good, baby. No worries. No worries. All right.
All right.
sweetheart.
All right. Bye.
So there you have it.
And that is what happened at 4:00 in the morning and an 8-hour live by Willow. That's a long ass fucking live. Thank you, Agent 99. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And like I said, I had a flow at 500 people watching me at that time with Molly, and not at all did anybody even question it, because everybody knows that's how my vape sounded. You cheating on me, Dangle? I hope she breaks your heart 10 times. How dare you cheat on me, meanie? I still got a fucking headache. I feel like my head's gonna explode. I didn't see what. Ellie, do you want me to unblock you? Are you gonna come in here and be cool, or are you gonna come in here and just white knight for that piece of shit? As long as you come in here to be cool, I'm cool, Ellie. But if you're gonna come in here just white knighting for someone who fucking can't keep their mouth shut about me and then tries to turn it around that everything's about her, I can't with that. I literally can't. Because she's another one who can't keep my fucking name out of her mouth and then tries to blame me. But if you want to come in here and engage in the conversation and have fun, I got no problem with that, Ellie, at all. Yeah, be cool, not uncool. I don't see you on there, Dangle. I looked because I just unblocked people yesterday. I'll give like 15 chances till you piss me off. Then you're done. I don't know what's up with my headache. I don't know if it's my AirPods. I don't know what the fuck it is. But I also, another thing, Ellie is one of QB's peeps. Panel guest, panel host. But as I just turned on YouTube to go into my thing, I also want to say that people like Betty, people like Molly, they will continue to do crazy ass fuck shit as long as people are clipping them, because that's all they want. They want people clipping them. They want people talking about them. I don't. That's what people need to understand. I don't want people talking about me. I want people to leave me the fuck alone. And I've asked this numerous times. And if they don't talk about me, I won't talk about them. But that never seems to happen. And then you have all these new people that want to kiss the ass of these fucking stalkers. And then because Queen Bee says something, all of a sudden it looks like, everyone must bow down. It's pathetic, for real. Well, hold on. right. Ellie, I know I saw you earlier. There you are. Oh, you were easy. You were right up front. All right, Ellie, you're unblocked. Be nice. I've been reminding Laura to stay hydrated. Yes. Here's what happened with Misa. She scammed people, tragedy pimps. Okay. Please tell me, Rosewater, why you joined my fucking memberships. Why you even watch me? Draco the Dragon. Oh, that was the merch. See, okay. Then I'm getting off. So all the trolls had a problem with the merch that I made late last night. And hold on, let me get it. And when I did AI, and I put in Baby Dragon, because I was trying to duplicate the one Tony Fire did, and I wasn't able to, not even close. So I did a mock-up. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. So I did a mock-up of one. Hold on. That's what I said. Nobody's got to buy it if they don't like it. But a lot of people here didn't even see it. So give me a moment. I just got to pull it up. Yeah, she's an OG Laura hater. But then again, it could have been gifted. All right. So these idiot trolls were sitting there like, oh, whose baby you using? Blah, blah, blah. Bitch, I'm fucking using someone's baby, you idiot. And how did they know it wasn't my kid? Just saying. Well. Well. Hang on. What? Oh, shit. Hold on. They do, Tinker. It's crazy, right? All right. Okay. I'm just transferring from Discord over here, so bear with me. Now, again, these are mock-up designs. Just to give an idea. Whoop. Okay. So this was a mug. This was the thermos. I mean, a tumbler. This is the back of the t-shirt. And there's the front of the t-shirt. That's the merch. And trolls went fucking crazy. Crazy. Even to the point, whose baby you using? Blah, blah, blah. What do you mean nothing shows? And QB had to make content over this. And it was, oh my God, how could she? Blah, blah, blah. Sit the fuck down. True Tam's face? Yeah, it's AI. Of course it's an AI baby. Look at the eyes. It's either AI baby or someone's possessed. You should see the fingers on it has like 6 fingers because AI does that. Oh yeah, you don't even understand. No, Allie, I made them last night just to see if everyone liked them. But I think the face goes perfectly with the I'll wait. Oh my God, Kodo, QB's panel. 10 minutes before I went live. The first thing B. Tim. First thing B. Tim said. Exactly, Gemini. Exactly. My kid looks like that. I'm calling a pediatrician. Probably calling a funeral home. But I think they're cute. He would decree. Exactly. Right before I went live. It's what caused me to go live. I don't know why AI gives you 6 fingers, but they do. I'm surprised the face came out as good. Usually AI, like faces, are fucking weird. But I'm telling you, people, they had a field day. People were like freaking out. I just pulled it down because I don't want to deal with it. And I was too tired to deal with it. I think they're cute as hell. I disagree with that YouTube hypocrisy. Everybody's adults. I mean, like, literally everyone is adults. I saw your dragon community post. Someone said it's because you're always dragging people. I laughed out loud. You should roll with that. The eyes are weird looking because it's a fake baby. It's an AI baby. Of course the eyes look weird. I think it's cute as hell too. Coffee mug, tumbler, t-shirt. I think the rainbow just lightens it a bit. But no, honestly, nobody said anything bad about the rainbow. And I do have a lot of LGBTQ. I didn't hear that, and B Tim's my friend, so I don't know. I don't think he actually cares about your merch. Kodo? Yeah, you're not his friend then. Because he made it a point to say it. And it's the first thing he went on panel about. So I kind of don't believe you. Exactly, Gina. I don't know. Like I said, I was just kind of playing around with it. And I thought the baby face kind of went perfectly with it. No, I would sublimate it, Clancy. You just sublimate it. It'll be fine. But all right, I'm going to get off. I have to run to Hobby Lobby. I have to figure out why the fuck this printer's not working. I got to get Cricut transfer tape. And I'm going to try having a Gatorade. Maybe it'll take my headache away. I don't know. And that's the one thing about making your own merch. You don't have to worry about production costs. You just, ink is ink. So it doesn't matter if I have one color or 100 colors. I make it myself. Oh, last thing I want to show you. Hold on. Let me get it. Robbie sent it to me. Hold on. Oh, there you are. I see you. Okay. Last video before I get up. Okay, take notice, QB and B Tim. Okay? Take notice. This video was made 4 years ago. 4 years. 4 years ago. Okay?
Wanted to say happy 35th birthday for the 15th time, I believe it is. Anyways, I wanted to show you what came just in time for your birthday. Is the PURPLEXEDQT hoodie that I ordered, and it's super cozy. But I just wanted to take this opportunity to say I love you and I hope you have a fantastic birthday. You are somebody on here that I have always watched and seen and interacted with in a positive way. And I know a lot of people may say otherwise about you, but in my experience with you, I think you're a very wise, sweet, wonderful, loudmouthed, straightforward, blunt, beautiful lady. And you do wonderful things on here. Regardless of anything else that people may say, you're just incredibly fantastic. And I love you very much. And I hope you have a fantastic birthday. I would stand up and show the back of this hoodie, but I'm getting ready for work and this came in the mail. So I'm sitting in my underwear, Laura. Okay. So happy birthday to you.
So there you go, QB. Nobody stole your idea for merch. I've had it for years. Nice try, though. Don't be so fucking narcissistic. But like I said, those hoodies were great. But once I changed design, I changed name, and they're expensive. Those hoodies were like $65. I don't even know what they are now. But that was 4 years ago. But I had them, you have stuff on the sleeve, and that's how I'm kind of excited to do it myself. Those were like champion sweatshirts. I mean, they were good sweatshirts. I still have mine. So that was Save Robbie. He's married now. Hands off. Hands off, Gina. He's a married man. But yeah, the hoodies were really nice. But yeah, I've had merch for years. So, and I never use Teespring. Teespring is a fucking ripoff. Complete ripoff. Exactly. I know what was stolen, money from her community to make merch. Exactly. Liquid packet? I don't know what those are, Angel. Yeah, who had merch first? That was 4 years ago. Nice try, though. I don't like Zazzle. I don't use Teespring. They're a complete fucking ripoff. They use Gildan t-shirts, which you can buy for $3. Now, vinyl's expensive, but sublimation is not. Someone's going to buy your merch. I don't believe in ripping them off. And that's why I don't use Teespring. They use the cheapest shit imaginable. The stuff shrinks in a minute. I mean, they're garbage. So, egg roaches are hype people, or anyone who lied about me have yet shown any proof. Well, that's what they do, Gina. I called someone out. Someone yesterday in someone's chat called me a liar. So I said, prove it. Name one lie. They disappeared. And then they blocked me. Of course they did. Typical. So, all right. I really do have a headache. But I want to thank you guys. Yeah, white t-shirt you can see right through. Exactly. I practice on Gildan's. But yeah, cheap, $25, $30 for a fucking piece of shit t-shirt that's like $3. Yeah, no. Sorry. Total ripoff. So, all right. I will see you beautiful people maybe later. Probably not, though, because I got to get candles done and stuff. And I got to figure out why this fucking printer won't work. And it's pissing me off. I've done everything I could possibly do, and it's still not working. And I don't know why. It's connected. I have a cord connected to it. I just can't get it to work. And I don't want to do the printout on my other printer because my other printer is much slower because it's more detailed. It'll take me forever. So I got to figure this out. But I will see you. You're welcome, Peggy. I will see you beautiful people later tomorrow. Again, sorry I haven't been live in a few days. I've had a headache and doing candles and stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Sometimes you have to reboot. I could try that. I downloaded drivers. I've done everything. I haven't used it in a while, but I still don't know why it's not connecting. I'm not even trying to Wi-Fi it. I'm like hardwired. Still not working. Discord link will be on the community page. Yes. So, all right. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Peace. If not, I will see you tomorrow. I'll try a reboot. And thank you guys so much for the super chats, memberships, PayPals, Cash Apps. Everything is appreciated. Believe me. All right. I'll see you guys later. Peace.